Nice, nice. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, this one, I've seen it get asked several times actually. Okay, so
Hmm.
where can a mechanical engineer make over 200K? I've worked in facilities management my whole career. With the BSME, I always intended to switch to mechanical engineering eventually, but the pay never compared with my current salary. Because of high cost of living, I just gave up. Across two different employers, my building technicians always get paid way more than any mechanical engineers, and with one-fourth of the experience. Stationary chief engineers can make 150 to 200K, while my ME coworker with 15 plus years of MEP experience only gets offered 107 tops in a high cost of living area with 60 plus hours of work/week, no OT pay. I'm still contemplating a career in ME, but only if the industry can eventually hit 200K slash per year, and even if it means going into engineering management. I'm more concerned with upward growth. Is there an industry out there that pay senior MEs above 200K?
Hmm. Yeah, this is a pretty common thing that people MEs run into, because you can kind of hit a brick wall after a certain point. It's pretty easy to, in my opinion, it's pretty easy to hit that six figures, even in at entry, and kind of move up a little bit in the next 4 to 5 years. But yes, that 200, that 175 mark can be uh, harder to achieve if you sort of stay in the same position more or less. I've seen 200K breaks happen. Really, you need to be going into, or you need to be thinking about a lead position, a management position. What else? If the title has a VP, for example, things like that. Or you may have to switch industries. If you go into a tech. A lot of tech mechie jobs, they're much higher compensation. Not only that, they can give you bonuses that can add on to the yearly compensation. Obviously, other than major tech companies, defense industries as well can give really good compensation.
They
Any
make a real killing.
they make a real killing. Speaking of killing, proprietary device design, like medical device stuff like that, that can also give good compensation. And I'm gonna give a possible entry for excuse me, for this person, and asking the question, and they talked about they work mostly at facility management. Really, if you want to get higher compensation, you want to go into facility management. I don't work in facility management, but I work adjacent to a lot of folks, and the from what I've seen, the better compensation lies with bigger companies. So a lot of people do transition into these big pharmaceutical locations, which require a lot of facilities management, and they will move up the ladder in career, and they become the head of operations or head of facilities management, and the compensation is very generous at that point. So maybe this person can use their experience to kind of look around, and you may have to change location, because these climbing up the ladder positions are not always available. It's one of those things where someone has to either retire or unfortunately pass away, and that's how these things open up, because they often uh, they often keep that job for a long time. So that's what I would say. There are certain industries that will give you higher compensation, but you really need to focus on climbing the ladder. You need to get um, the that title upgrades, if that makes sense.